Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, returning subscribers, I have good news and bad news. Bad news, YouTube 2020 Rewind was cancelled, marking the only other good decision YouTube has made besides... Anyway, it's Thanksgiving, meaning I have about 5 minutes of free time before school spams me with homework again. What to do? I could work on that Steven Universe video, for the 3 people that will watch it, or care. Oh, I could work on Pokemon Reborn Season 2, assuming nothing goes wrong. Again. Oh yeah, Super Paper Mario, I can keep going with that. Why on earth did I stop recording the game? And looks like it's Project Arrhythmia again tonight. I guess I could also update my avatar. Yeah, good enough for me. First of all, this probably isn't my best background. I only gave myself a time limit of the entirety of the summer to finish this level, which is why the backgrounds are pretty bland. I might go back and add more objects, but yeah, that's why they look like that. Also, I need to bring up a side-by-side comparison of this level and the one on the workshop. Does anyone else notice these, like, pillars forming because of the way that the theme transition works? Like, it only affects the workshop version. Why? By the way, my storyline is now divided into acts and scenes. This is Act 1, Scene 1, just to clarify. Alright, you see how simple this design is? Well, here's the thing. I have no confidence in my character design whatsoever. Kiki, that's the name of the jelly blob, not the shapeshifter that's shapeshifting into the jelly blob, went through like 5 different designs before I got to this point. Originally, I wanted to make a reference to all the blue friendly squares that we've been getting. You know, before, bam, he's revealed to be evil. Then I started animating, and I got too heavy in the squash and stretch, and I decided, hey, you know what, a jelly blob works just fine. And then I also tried to base the design off the Minecraft honey block, but then it looked too much like DXL. And, oh boy, don't even get me started on the eye color. Dude, it was a pain. I mean, I was gonna go for black and white, then white and black, then both white. I couldn't decide on that. That was the decision that ended up being made at, like, the last minute. It was weird. It was just the worst. By the way, that SH right there, that's a hint at the shapeshifter's name. These bullets are incredibly ugly. I didn't know how to set them up before. Not sure if you can see it, but the player actually hits the button on the desk while camping out here. I was never really sure what to do for the drops, so this part is honestly kinda simple. The stars in this portion are carried over from my night drive level. It was probably the only good thing to come out of this level. Wrong form of trees, 0 out of 10, Umbra is literally frothing at the mouth. Also, DXL's video that got 10 times the number of views that mine did reminded me that Zen mode existed, so this concept is probably never coming back. Alright, so this part was me just wanting to catch the player off guard by having him suddenly turn into a robot. Also, in case you're wondering, his name is Cyber. Yes, like the guys from Doctor Who. Yeah, have fun timing this part, I was never able to get it down. I figured this would be the part that solidifies in the player's mind that they're fighting a shapeshifter, but I would also just like to point out, notice how the text color changes for every character that the shapeshifter guy becomes, except the player, and you notice how he becomes the same shade of yellow in between transformations? Yeah, I just thought you guys should notice that. Alright, this next one is Ivy. Yes, really, I'm very creative. Also, just pointing this out, not every character that appears here is going to show up in the story, but I guess you could have fun guessing who is and isn't going to appear here. Next shapeshift, Addo and Phi. Yes. Really. I thought it would be cool. Alright, now this one came from a variety of places. This one is Lavender, that's her name. Second, let's see here. Inspirations for this probably came from the Shy Guy mask, Soul Vessels from Hollow Knight, and a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm putting on screen. This jump scare was someone else's idea. I forgot who, but I kinda like it. Also, apparently it got some people, so it worked. This particular part was supposed to be a reference to the Song of Storms with Siren. It didn't really work out that way. I think it's kinda stilted. Alright, and now the final part with Auntie. Honestly, I just feel pain because of this part. I spent so long getting this up, and then it just lags because I was terribly inefficient. Probably my biggest regret with this level. And now my first time setting up a cutscene, and the worst part is, I think the beginning part got cut off by the transition. I don't know if you can see it, but the player actually enters before Auntie gets there, or I guess the shapeshifter transforming into Auntie. It's weird. But anyway, yeah, that's gonna be one of the last notes that I had for this level. I'm kinda glad that everyone got to see it. So, lessons to be learned from this. Number 1. Be careful with bombs. Always. I spent an entire day setting that up. I need a nap.